Hello guys, welcome back to our channel again. So in this video we will discuss the 30th question of July Leetcode challenge. Now our question is word break 2. Now this is a bit difficult question to understand but simple. I'll explain you very easily. So first of all we will understand the question. So what is the question? We have given a string S and we have given a dictionary of words or mainly a array of strings. So we have to find that word can be split according to the given words. Means you have given a dictionary and you have given a word. You have to replace or you have to split this word according to this dictionary if it is possible. If not possible, then return the empty. Now in this case it can be split in two ways. First is cats and dog. Second is cat, sand, dog. So these all first, second and third. So these three characters are present in this and these three characters are also present in this. Now first thing is that order does not matter. In this case cat is here and dog is here. Cat is here, sand is here and dog is here. It can replace apple, can this dog can be at the first also, it does not matter. Second thing, a single word can be used multiple times, and the third important thing is that you can assume that it does not contain any duplicate values. So it does not matter if it contains duplicate values or not, because we are using a single letter a single digit multiple times. So basically what we have to do, we have given a word, we have to split it into the sentence and insert the spaces in between these, and words are in the following criteria, in which first word, second word, third word, fourth word, fifth word, like this our words are given, and we have to split this whole word into a sentence with the help of these words. If no such word exists, means in this case if you check CATSANDOG, this is the word, but in this case you cannot split it into any other, so we will return the empty. In this there are three combinations, so we have to find out that how many combinations we can return, or how many combinations are there of this, and we have to return all that combination. Now this seems to be a hard question, but it is not that much hard. So first of all I'll just try to explain you the solution and then we will go in the coding part. Now let's solve this question with the help of these two examples. So first of all we have a string this and the word as this. Now what we will do, we'll first try to find out the words. Suppose in this case we'll try to find out that first character. We'll take the first character C. Now we'll check that C is there in this list or not. It is not there. Then we'll take one more character A. A is there in this list or not? No. Sorry, this CA is there in the list or not? So it is not there. Then we'll take CAT, cat. It is there in this list or not? So it is there in this list. So we'll append this, or we will take this as a number and we will insert a space. Now we will consider one more character, in which we will take a S. Then we'll check that S is there or not. It is not. Then A, then N, and then D. And then we'll check that it is there or not. So in this case it is there, so we'll put a dash. Now after that D or G is also there, so we will put a dash, and then we'll combine all, and at the end we'll trim. So cat, sand, dog will be our first answer. Now again when we got our answer here, no, after that also we'll continue the same thing. C A T. Now it does not stop at this condition. At this condition, if we found, we will not stop. We'll go further and we'll try to find that any more combination is there or not. So in this case it is there, cats is there, so we'll find it. Now suppose here we have S A N D and one more character, it is there, suppose S A N D D. So there can be two possible combinations, and so we have to just find all the combination, and whenever we find a digit we will not stop there. We will stop whenever we will complete this string. So in this case also we will do the same. Cats will go, then we'll insert a dash, then and, then a dash, then dog, and then at the end dash, and then we'll combine. So basically what we have to do, we have to traverse the whole numbers and then we have to do the traversing. So this is a simple part. This can easily done by using backtracking. If you know about backtracking, you can easily do this thing. Now this will be a bit, time complexity of this will be high. Whenever the string is not present, suppose the string is not present, then it will traverse each and every node, and at that time the time complexity will be much higher. So the time complexity becomes very high. So at that case, first of all, we have to identify that such combination exists or not. So for that we will use a DP because it will be less time consuming. Now how we will use this DP, we will first understand that, and then we will go into the coding part of all these things. So first of all, we will consider a DP of n cross n will be the size of this. Suppose this is of size what it is, 6 and 9 and 10. So what we will do, we will create a 10 cross 10 array or matrix or vector, whatever you need, and replace all its value by some character, suppose question mark or suppose 100 or whatever you wish. I personally want to replace it with question mark, and replace all its value by question mark. So you will get 100 question marks or in your vector or array, whatever you will take. Now I'll pass whole this string and I'll try to iterate over these values. Now first of all, I'll try to find out the value. Whenever I'll find some value, then I'll call it further, and whenever this value will be filled, then I'll replace that value by 1. Suppose we got till here C A T, so this is at 3, so our first pointer will be at 3 and our last pointer will be at 9. So we will call it further the same thing, and we will increment its index in the DP. So this will be a bit confusing for you, but I'll explain it properly. After that, it not be that much complicated, but if you will directly try to visualize, it will be difficult to visualize. So that's why I am directly writing the code, which is the sample code which I am giving in this question, or which is the solution in this question. That code will make your work easy in this case. Now first of all, we'll see the DP part, then we'll see the backtracking part, because backtracking part is very simple. We have to just look at this dynamic programming part, because this will be a bit hard. All we know that the dynamic programming is hard as compared to any other topic in this competitive programming, but if you know it, it is very interesting. So now let's try to see the code, or now let's try to implement. So this is the solution, in which this is the main solution part. So first of all, we have considered an answer which will store our answer. We have initialized a map which will be at the top. I have initialized it in globally, and I have initialized an integer n also globally, so that I can use it properly. Now after that, this n, we have given it a value which will be a of size. In this case it is 10. Then I have initialized all the map with the characters that the strings that, or what all strings are there. After that, I have make a DP characters array in which all the values I have initialized by question mark. After that, I have called the cut operation, which will be helpful in finding that the character is there or not. Now in this case, if character will be there, it will return 1, else it will return 0. So in this case, it will if it returns 0, we will directly return our empty answer, and if it returns once, then we'll call our backtracking part. Now backtracking part is simple, that's why we'll look at that at the end. So before that, we will look one more thing, which is cut, or the dynamic programming part. So first of all, here I have checked the condition that if start is greater than end, then we will return 1. So at this condition, all the condition becomes true, and this will be called somewhere, and then it will be process more. Now first of all, all the values are initialized by question mark, so this will not go into this. Now answer will be initialized by string, so this is totally different from that answer. In that answer we are storing the strings vector, and in this is simple answer. Now I'll just make all the words, the example which you are taking, suppose C A, so these all things, suppose a string is there, C A T T and B A, some string is there like this. Now first of all C will be put, then A will be put into the answer, then T will be put in to the answer, then T, then B, then A. So these all things we know that how this thing happen. Now we are checking that the character answer is there in the map or not. If it is there in the map, then we'll again call the same function and we'll try to implement some more things like next character is present or not. Means what are we trying to say? Suppose this is our string C A T S A N D and some more things. Now we found this cat. Now we will call our this same function with help with this all. Now we will try to find that these values are there or not. If these values are there at some index, if we found SA, then we will call by this. Now what this will do, whenever we will find, suppose this is 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 5 comma 6, so at 5 comma 6 we will initialize it with 1. Now what this indicate is that we found a word which is indicating from 5 and 6, means these range character we have found. So this thing is very perfectly represented by this DP and will return 1 because we found the digit. After that when we will process all the things, now we will initialize. So if the characters are present, then this one will be returned. Now this one will be returned. When this one will be returned, when we found all the character, because if we found this one character, now we have all again called this character, this whole character. Now we will try to find out some more that all the characters are there or not. If at some condition we does not found this end, then it will not be called and we will return a 0. Now if we return a 0, it will not go into this, then again a 0 will be returned, then again it will not go in this, and then again 0 will be returned, and at the end we will return a 0 only. So at that case our answer or our return statement will be 0. So at the 0 we will return our answer. So this is all of the DP. If you understand it, please like it and subscribe my video, subscribe my channel, and after that we will look at the backtracking part. So if you have subscribed, then look at the backtracking part. Now in the backtracking we have passed the string, which is our initial string what we are taking the answer in which we will store our answer, the string till now what string we have find, and the index on which we are iterating now. Now suppose the size is equals to n, means we have got the whole array. Then what we will do, we will push back the value from yet, and we will push back that value into the answer. So what it will push back, it will push back the whole word into the whole sentence into our answer. So this thing is done by this condition. Now a temp will be initialized and equals to this is a simple backtracking question part in which we are just checking that string is there or not. If a string is there, we are initializing it with the answer plus the answer which till now we got. Suppose we have got let's understand it properly. Suppose string is there CATSAND. So we have 3 characters in this we have some characters in the dictionary. If we found cat, now we will push back that value into yet. So yet will be till now CAT, and here we are initializing one more which is dash. So initially yet will be empty, so nothing will be in the S. So temp will be first put back, then get, then dash. Now after that again this loop will be called, then we will start iterating from this S and A and D and T. So it is S, A and T. So sent will be there on temp, because we will find the value. If we does not found, then further we'll proceed. Now if we found, then what we will do, till now yet will be having this now, and will also be appended with this A and T. Sorry, before that we have S and it is D. Sorry, so it is D. So S, A and D. So we found this, and this whole character is now equals to n. So index is now equals to n, because we are passing this index I plus 1. So till now I is equals to n. So if I is equals to n, then we'll push back this value into our main answer, and we will get our answer. So this is all, or this is how we will solve this question. This is the backtracking part. So this is a very simple part, so it is not required to take that much tension of backtracking, but this cut part or this DP part is important to understand that why we are doing this, just because of our time complexity. Now I have submitted this question and I have got correct answer. So this is all for this question. Now till now also you have not subscribed, please subscribe my channel and like my videos, and if you want to share it, please share on all the social media platforms. And if you have any doubt, feel free to comment it down. And if you want to check out my playlist of dynamic programming, the link will be in the description.